Check this out. It's the 13th of May, 2025. Look at my wrist here. You see what's going on in there? All that, like, strange motion. The big thing is I've been working through so much patterning, you know, from clothing. And now that my body's allowed to, like, actually work in its normal positioning, stuff like all the tendons and, you know, things, and like, look at that. You get it on an angle, because the whole thing is the hand's working like this, right? In a dropped shoulder and stuff, right? All the things. Dreaded collar seam, uneven shoe tying, drawstrings, tight uneven, you know, oversized clothing. So your wrist is, you know, like this for years if your clothing's imbalanced. But once you can get your wrist able to go this way, now all the stuff that's in my wrist just isn't used to working in this position, and it just looks kind of strange. It feels kind of weird. You can see on the outside, like right below my pinky, if you follow my pinky down, right, I talk about the neutral wrist straight out from the pinky, but see how it just, where that tendon comes and meets at the base of where the pinky is? I just don't have another hand right now to be pointing with because I'm using it to hold the camera that I'm filming this with. But anyway, things just haven't been tracking in line. They've been like this, and so it's just changed a lot. And this is what I talk about, you know, it's within the body. I talk about it's even the internal organs and all the systems of the body. The body's a physical thing. Even if you're talking about the digestive system or the circulatory system, right, which is the blood, or the respiratory system, which is breathing, it all comes to clothing. It all does, because it all has to be in a position to work. The only position that it ever could work in. There's only one way the human body could ever work. We place clothing onto it and damage, right? So I was just sitting here in this car and I was just looking at my wrist, and right, because my hand will do all these clicky things, and it's just because it's been in such an incorrect position for so many years that it's created all that going on inside the arm that you can just see, right? I mean, look all the way up into my forearm. It's normal to see like the musculature moving, right? You see up the forearm, but this is more like, you know, bound up stuff in a different way. So yeah, like look at that. When I keep my fingers pretty well straight, but then I like close and open them with my hand cocked back, that's what I'm doing to oh, see that? And you see that tendon that rolled? I felt it. Yeah, man. Like that right there, right? I don't know if I can make it do it, but like, you know, on command necessarily, but that's why I was shocked when it did it. Oh, kind of like that. All right, those tendons, they just haven't been tracking in line. There's only one in line. There's only one neutral to everything in the human body, right? There's a center line. As we say, the sternum, the spine, the trachea, the nose, the jaw naturally stabilizes the entire body. On Earth's gravity, there's a center line to us on two sides, 2 feet arches, right? One opposing either side of the center. This is what I mean. Like, look at this. It kind of looks like sometimes people get like a deeply cut wound, damage to their body, or like burns, and you notice things just don't quite look right. Well, I haven't had any injury, but this is what we talked about. It's patterning. All that in there, it's scar tissue. Like, yeah, if I put like my shoulder up, right, really contract my upper trapezius, really cock my wrist back, keep my fingers pretty well straight, keep my thumb straight, just work the fingers open and close like this in the hand, you can just see how much, like, it just doesn't look right. I'm fine, like, there's nothing, that needs to be like, medically fixed, but it's patterning. It's you can see the scar tissue in there. You can see that things are just like gristly, right? So, because I've been noticing my forearm. Look, this is my right forearm. Look how much you can see the musculature in there. Not like, oh, I'm so strong kind of muscles, but like there's just muscles in the body. And when they're allowed to have motion, then you can see them move, right? I mean, I've got a pretty low fat content, right? Body fat percentage. I'm pretty slender. So, you couldn't quite see this on, a body that has more body fat between the musculature and the skin. But like, look at, I'm just wiggling my fingers, right? And it's traveling up. So, the body only works as a whole. And so I was not intending on filming a video right now. I just went on a little bit of a stroll. And right as I was coming back to the car, it started to rain. Now it has rained pretty well. And I just was kind of like noticing my arm here. And it doesn't feel so comfortable after doing that. So like, I don't want to say forcefully, but like the position I was doing it in, right? I'm so like internal, elevated, wrist cocked back, fingers straight. Like, it's a very specific motion that I'm doing. And something that my body, being in the exact opposite position for so many years, right? It just hasn't been able to do this. So, In The Image Clothing Company. I'm the founder, by the way, Evan Strong. So there's your documentation of something that, as I say, I love the visual examples. And that's why I use the neutral wrist as the visual example for so many videos, because it's just easy to see, right? And easy to show in a video. But yeah, here you go. You can see, right? Just talk about things as real as they are. I'm out here just preaching what I have practiced, right? As I say, there you go, dude. A lot of weird stuff can happen. Just incorrect stuff going on in the body for a time, and sometimes it's decades. And there you go. Okay. And so, sometimes people just have no idea what's going on in other people's bodies, man. It just does not look right. At all. It looks like it's been, like, injured, But, well, let me do it a little bit on the left wrist so you can see. It doesn't really, I haven't done it yet. I haven't, looked at it to see what it would look like compared to, but see, it's just this side's been able to work in a better position. It's not doing all that weird, that stuff. Because you can see the scar tissue pushing against the inside of the skin. Oh, man. That's not very comfortable at all, as I was saying, to do that. But anyway, there you go. Yeah. In The Image Clothing Company, man. Thank you.